everybody, Jason Hoosier here with Hoosier Helpers. Today we got a small project, but it's going to take some time. I'm over at a neighbor's house and they've asked me to till their raised bed garden as well. So let me show you what we got going on today. So here's the raised bed that we have in question. As you can see, we got a statue in the middle. We also have a bird house here. There's just not a good way for me to get in and till this with my 4-foot tillers. Is we're going to expand this raised bed. We're going to take this front board here, we're going to take it off, cut it in half, add it to the side runners, and essentially make this a 12-foot by 12-foot raised bed. They've asked to use bag soil for the fill that we're going to use, so this project's going to be a multi-step. First step is to mark it out. Then I'm going to remove the sod, this board off the front, cut it in half. We'll go through and start tilling the existing garden and adding garden soil in to the new area. So there you can see it. I hope you enjoy this episode. Please remember to like and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. With that, let's get started. Thanks. So I intentionally brought a hammer on this project to make sure I'd have it to use some nails and to drive some stakes in. I don't know where I put it. So what I got here is just a couple really small nails. I'm going to drive it in as close to the corner as I possibly can, because we're going to tie a string onto this and we're going to send the string out that way. And we're going to basically try to make the new extension parallel, or I guess in line with this old board. Next, I'm going to take my string that I've got, just regular orange string. We're going to run it out this way, keeping it perfectly in alignment with that board edge. Take a tape measure, measure off the front edge of this board, so we go out roughly the same distance on each side. We know we're going to make it 6 foot longer, so I'm at 12 foot right here. So at 12 foot, where the string's at, is where my rod's going to go in. The further back you go, the more accurate you'll be. So by being 12 foot, we should be pretty close to dead nuts on that old board. We're basically doing exactly the same process on this side. Now what I'm doing is, I still got the string tied in that corner. I'm going from that corner over to the post that we drove in on that corner, around this corner and back to the original corner, and then we'll be able to measure off where 6 foot is and paint a line there, and then we'll run the string sideways across and we'll get our third line, and that'll give us our new dimensions of the garden. What I'm using is just some Rust-Oleum marker paint. I only got 2 rods, so I'm going to use a couple flags to mark exactly where 6 foot is. And there you have it. You can see the new outline where it's going to be at. Now the first step that I'm going to do is get the tiller, till through this grass, and I've got the tiller set extremely shallow. It's as shallow as the tiller will go. Then I'm going to till over this grass area and try to get rid of just the sod. part of this project, I'm going to take a sharpshooter spade. I'm going to run my line and get a nice sharp edge cut, 2x12 or whatever it is, to sit down and be flush with the other one. So we're going to have to do a little hand digging. We're just over 12 foot, right at 6 foot. Draw a line, and the extra will make up for the saw blade. Now I'm going to take some of this dirt and fill back in on the back side. So there's something behind it. So we got the boards in on both sides. The sod for the most part's out. There's a little bit right in the center there, but we're going to bury it with 6 inches of topsoil, and so I don't think it'll grow through it. I've got some sod in the bucket. I'm going to go dump it into an area that was kind of washed out and till that in so it'll not be so cloddy, which that area is. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Hoosier Helpers. Remember, if you enjoyed the content, give us a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button. That would really help us grow the channel. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.